ladies and gentlemen, it is November 6th, 2023. Here we are, episode number 2.5 of the Squared Circle. The defenders of independent wrestling are here yet again. We have a very special episode. Joining me as always, Matt DeCourt.
Hey everybody.
How
you doing?
How you doing, Matt? Great?
Oh, it's a great day today, Jay. And as you noticed, there's some more faces here joining us at the booth.
We are very honored to have some very special guests here. Team CC. We're here to talk about the event coming up at Devonshire Hall, 109 Sanford Street, this coming Saturday evening. United, we stand.
United by one.
United by one.
United by one. And let me give the introductions here like I normally do. I won't go full ring announcer voice for now, but we have Aracelis here. We have my man CJ Smooth, one of the best photographers for my money that there is in the game right now. If you're looking for a photographer that can shoot, wrestling, sports. Even he had some nice action figure shots back in the day too. I wish you would bring that back, but that's not for me to decide.
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon. And then of course we got the leader herself, the one, the only, the GMS of Testo Strength, the hostess with the mostess, Cece.
Yeah.
There she is. That girl, Cece.
Mm-hmm. Thank you guys for having us.
Oh, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Yep. We're going to be talking about the card coming up this coming Saturday evening, but first we're going to talk about Cece.
Yep.
Tell us about yourself. How did it all get started here?
Where do I even start? My God. Well,
It's been a long journey.
very long. Well, here's a rough background. I'm a 15-year-old type 1 diabetic. Wrestling is a passion of mine. Therefore, we united all the promotions I work with, and that's our upcoming show, United by One. It's a huge show. We have an amazing card stacked up, which we'll talk about later. Yeah, I'm involved in a lot of things. There you go. Rough story. There's more to it.
Long story.
This is the
Long
short
story
version.
short,
The
yeah.
short version. That's the Cliff Notes version, as they say back in the day.
Yep. You are the host S of CC on the Road,
I am.
and you are also in training yourself.
Yep. We'll keep that on wraps.
You were Wednesday's Warrior.
I was.
What kind of experience was that?
It was an amazing experience. I'm super blessed for News 8 to come at the dojo and see the things I can do with the disease I have. I hope that I bring more light to that and more inspiration to people to keep fighting their dreams and do what they love to do.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And these are your parents.
Yep, the ones who made it happen.
Must be very proud.
Definitely very proud.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for a better young adult here. That's what I call her, She takes on a lot of responsibilities and, dealing with this disease, she actually does a lot that I have to compete with her sometimes.
You're the videographer.
Yes, I am. Well, photographer.
Photographer.
Yeah. I started photography, how many years now?
It's about
5
years.
5 years, I started in Matt's house, right?
Dang right you did.
Started in Matt's house and, just kept on moving from there. As I learned the industry, made new friends, and everybody just been welcoming me everywhere. So I take those opportunities and just keep riding the waves,
He's been joining me at a lot of the neighbors' houses lately, so.
Definitely.
Yeah, so let me ask you this, Araceli. So what's it been like to see not only your husband go around and get to have all these awesome experiences, taking these great photos, but then also to have your daughter here too, an extremely talented young lady getting to have some time to shine and getting to help promote a great cause like this here at United by One.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing at times, and I am so proud, equally proud of each of them, because they are thriving in their spheres, right? I'm so proud of my husband. He takes amazing shots. I'm being totally biased right now. And he does amazing work. And the same for Cece, to be at such a young age, but to have such a maturity to be able to handle herself in different situations and around, in situations where she's around a lot of adults. She carries herself with poise, with grace, with strength, and as a leader. So I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, I know a couple times she's done some ring announcing, you know, I get a little nervous. I get very happy to see you get to shine like that, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh man, she's good at this. I might be out of a job in a few years, you know, but no, seriously, you know, it's always, you know, you're some of the best people I've met in this crazy journey I've had over the last few years. I love it when you guys come out and hang out with us and get to be involved in everything like that. So, you know, I hope it continues for many more years to come.
Absolutely, and we're so grateful for you because, as you just said, when Cece gets those opportunities to do her GM and GMS roles, you take her under your wing, you know what I mean, and you mentor her. So everything that she has been able to do, it's because those who are around her have truly taken her under her wing and have poured into her, and then she takes it and makes it her own.
And that's exactly it. That's what we like to do. You know, we like to take what we learn and pay it forward, you know, and I can't think of a better person to pay it forward to. So, you know, it's been my pleasure, and like I said, looking to many more.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
We have from YouTube some of Cece's work.
Oh, we do.
We do.
I've been a part of some of CC's work. We played some Mario Kart.
We did.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So what do we got? What do we got this time? I don't think it's Mario Kart.
We have a couple of her interviews.
Well,
Cool.
They have them available here.
Oh.
But this is
In a
actually
world
here.
filled with doubters and
pushing
challenges,
cards
my
out.
strength shines through, radiating like a beacon of resilience. Type 1 diabetes may be a part of my life, but it does not define my limitless potential. It is within the depths of adversity that true heroes emerge, and you, my friend, are a hero in your own right. Type 1 diabetes may present its own set of challenges, but it is through these very challenges that you discover the boundless capacity of your inner strength. With every finger prick, every insulin dose, and every meticulous decision, you showcase the determination and resilience that sets you apart. Welcome to United by One.
That pretty much paints the picture of Cece and this coming Saturday evening. There's Tetsu, We Are Wrestling, Coliseum, BST, of course.
Yeah, and it's this is something that is very cool to see because I'm going to throw this out to any one of the three of you because you know, you have, I believe it was 5 promotions in total.
That's
you
the
know,
strength as well.
yes, and that have come together to help support this cause, and you know, we'll get to it a little later, but they have put together an absolutely, they and you have put together an absolutely stacked and an incredible card. And so I guess what's that been like to just see the kind of support, because it's very rare that we see a lot of you know, promotions come together like this. So like, what's that been like to see them all come together and you know, help support this and put their best forward to make this the best it can be?
so I would like to talk out of experience. You know, when you go to a new promotion, sometimes you like, oh my God, you know, what to expect, you know, because you hear a lot of, you know, negatives in the promotions. So, you know, especially with a young daughter, and people like, oh, I want her to, you know, partake in a little segment or something. I'm like, and then I look at my wife, should we? You know, like we're very protective over her because she is our princess, you know. So when we go in there, we go in with this vision, like, wow, like let's keep an eye on her. But then when we come out, we're like, wow, they treat us real nice, you know. And all these promotions been doing that. So, you know, when we get to the promotions, they want Cece to be involved in some way. So we're like, are you down for it? She's like, yeah, you know. And after that, it's like they become family. You know, they're always calling, oh, when can you guys come back? When can you, you know? So it's like open arms. And every promotion that we went to, they treat us like that. So we don't have nothing negative to say about any one of them. And, you know, like just bringing all of them together at one event, especially this one, like the way we approached them was like, hey, we're doing a charity event and it's for Cece. Forget it, I'm down. Don't, you know, what day, let me know, I'm there. And I was like, wow, that easy, you know? And it's all because of her hard work and her dedication and the love for the business. So, you know, once you hear that, you're like, wow, you know, people are really acknowledging the hard work that she puts in, that, you know, we as parents put into her. So it's pretty awesome experience, even though it's nerve-wracking because there's so much different talent that we're dealing with, so much different promotions. And then the amount of feedback that we've been getting, it's like, all right, like, it's a good nervous now, you know? It's like a good nervous.
That nervous excited.
Yeah, like we're like, oh my God, I hope, you know, even though not to say, but I hope we deliver, even though we are going to deliver. But I'm like, you know, it's there, like the nervousness. And my wife could speak on that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we are just so grateful. Like you mentioned, all of these promotions coming together and embracing our vision. Because that's the number one thing, the vision with this nonprofit organization that we have, United by One. And we're just so grateful for them embracing the vision, coming alongside us to put an amazing show, to bring light to a cause. That's an invisible disease, really, and that many within our communities are affected by it. Sad to say, but I think that this is a great cause, this is a great moment, and we're just excited. We're excited.
I'm glad to see it. Because
Yeah.
I've said that for years. All these independent promotions should work together on something. And you know, I said this probably 5 or 6 years ago. You know, and back then a lot of them did not get along with each other. You know, I mean, a couple of them did here and there, but a lot of them they tried to compete against each other. They tried running shows on the same nights.
Yes.
Things like that, make you choose between which one you want to go to. And you know, I said, you know, it's really too bad. I wish there could be like some kind of league of independent promotions and everybody sits down and works together on something. And Cece's the one that's bringing them all together. 5 of them anyway.
Just like the poster,
Five.
you got that gauntlet to assemble the stones.
Right.
Right, but that's the whole key. Like, it's 5 now, but what about next year? You know, what if we could do 8? You know, and each one has their own cards. You know, so that's the goal. That's the goal. Like, you know, for Together We Stand. You know, together we'll make it happen. You know, so that's what it's all about. And I think we got the perfect key right here. That's gonna be like the Thanos you see with the gauntlet.
Yep.
She's gonna collect all the gems, and each promotion represents a gem. You know.
So you're gonna need one for the other hand.
Yeah, that's it.
Get them all. Get 'em
That's
all.
it.
Definitely. So it's going to be a stacked card. I don't exactly know every single match, but I have some graphics we can throw up and we can talk about some of the different matches and what everybody thinks is going to happen here.
Okay.
We're all fans
Yeah.
as well, you know.
Oh, there's the main poster. So
There-
let me ask you this, Cece. Out of everyone on this poster, who are you most excited to see in action?
Oh,
On Saturday.
definitely the main event. It's a women's main event, the first of what?
For our show.
For our show. And I think it's very important to shine light on the women's, especially since I'm a young woman myself growing up in this industry. I'm just super excited to see that happen.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, judging by looked like
Alyssa Marino, is that the... Can somebody explain to me who that is? Or
Yeah, so originally she was supposed to be our special host, but as you know, in the wrestling world, things are very fluid, things are always changing, so we just had a last minute change, and
okay.
you know,
card subject to change.
that's
unfortunately.
right.
Yeah.
Always. Things
But
happen.
maybe next year, you know, or
Maybe
you know,
next
the
year.
next one, you know, we're always open to having her
Yeah.
come back, you know.
Here we have Ichiban, who's
Tai
making
Shon.
waves in this industry.
Yes.
He's signed to MLW now, I understand.
I heard he's number 1.
Yeah.
number
He's
one.
number
I think
one.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And Ty Shine.
Ty Shine. I believe Ty Shine, you know, if I'm correct, he was in CC's first show, benefit show. So you know, I call him the day one edition versus the number one.
Yep, that's
So, you know,
hard.
Then we got Darius Carter. I the first time I seen him was in We Are Wrestling, and I fell in love with his
Yeah.
his, you know, his ring presence, and you know, I was like, yeah, we got to get him. And Anthony Gamble is just a beast, you know. So Pete Rosado made that happen from We Are Wrestling, thanks to him.
Yeah.
Sonny Kiss, who was formerly of AEW.
And that
That
mystery opponent has been revealed. Correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
Troy Stevens. You know, congratulations on him for winning the Tetsu Pro Championship. You was there, right?
I was there.
How was
Yeah.
that?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing
That
to
was-
see. I loved all the streamers coming in at the.
Yeah, I got hit a couple of times with some, but it was worth it. You know, taking the pictures.
Dangers of the job. Dangers of the job.
Definitely.
And there's that main event you were talking
Yeah.
about.
We got 4 strong women there,
Yeah.
you know, and they're all really good people. So it's good to see these warriors go in the ring. And Cece's like has personal relationship with most of them,
Yeah.
right?
They each have their own spark, and that's amazing to see all of their talents in one ring. So they're gonna tear down the show. So
Ooh.
Definitely.
I'm so ready to see it.
No, it's,
Do you have a pick as to who you think's gonna win?
Oh.
Or
I can't be biased. I can't. I love each and every one of them.
I respect that.
Like,
You probably win. You
Cheers.
probably win then.
oh, maybe.
Absolutely.
do we have any more there, or we have?
There we go.
Oh,
Look at this one.
Yeah, that one I'm
Look at
really,
this
really
one.
excited about. That
That-
one's going to be a lot of action.
Yeah, a lot of thrill, action, dancing. I think there's a little dancing in there involved, right?
Someone.
But
Yeah.
it's gonna be. I think that's gonna be like a high flying match, just like explosive. You know, can't wait for that one.
That's going to be a blink and you'll miss it one.
Yeah.
we did show on our first episode a couple weeks back.
Episode
Miracle
1 or
Generation,
episode 0?
125.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
That right there is the future of wrestling. That's what I say. You know, because they all could bring it. You know.
You're gonna see those teams, perhaps in WWE or AEW. fighting for
Yeah,
their
I hope
tag
so.
belts.
I hope so. I
Right.
wish every one of them the best.
And
Absolutely.
speaking of guys who are the future, now at the last Coliseum event that we were at, we understand who Sunset Steve will be facing here.
Yeah.
And that will be one Nonstop Nutrius X, and the Strong Will Championship will be on the line.
What is the Strong Will Championship?
That is basically kind of like the Intercontinental Championship of Coliseum Pro Wrestling, but it has a different meaning, and it actually kind of fits with the United by One message. And you know, it's the Strong Will Championship is meant to represent people with strong wills, people who've overcome things in their life. And obviously, with something like that, it's something, you got to fight, you got to, and it can be a struggle at times. And so that's why I think, having the Strong Will Championship on the line is a perfect fit for this event, fits right in with it. So, and it's going to be a heck of a match too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Some guys been tearing it up. So,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
And here we have
Another
The
good one.
fatal 4-way match.
Matt
That's-
Awesome, Jarrett Diaz, Bobby
Buffet.
Yeah.
Eat,
Eat.
and Hunter Tarka.
no mercy.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Ooh,
That one right there.
ooh.
is-
Oh, who's sponsoring that
I
one?
don't know. Some photographer. I think I know.
I'm stroking my beard if you can't see it.
I know. But that's gonna be it probably steal the show. I think.
No, that's got potential too.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
got potential.
Yeah, no, I haven't worked with
You got
Landon
you
Hale.
got top five,
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive. And then Landon Hale, I only worked with him a couple times, but man, he's impressive.
Yeah.
Now here's somebody that they're very excited to have, Fuego del Sol, another former AEW, going against Lucas Chase.
Lucas Chase. Tell us about Lucas Chase.
I mean, you could probably just stop right there, and
Yeah,
that
let's
yeah.
just cut the cameras off. We're not talking about him.
We're not talking about him?
No.
Yeah.
He's not stealing the show, guys. No. He's not.
He's been on a different path ever since he lost, and I seen the transformation on it, so it's kind of scary, you know.
He's very unhinged.
Yeah,
Very
and to see him
unhinged
going
these days.
against Fuego, I don't know, you know. I like Fuego, but you know, you got to protect that neck. You know what I'm saying? Protect that neck.
Hey, maybe you can run circles around him.
Yeah.
Or jump circles around him. He's got that lucha style, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and
that'll be a lot of fun.
I'm kind of excited to meet Fuego too. You know,
Oh,
this is the
yeah.
first time we get to
Yeah.
meet him, have him on the show. That's exciting.
That's
Oh,
it.
who's
That's
that?
me. Oh my God, who is that pretty girl?
Who's
No,
that?
no,
That's from
no,
last
no.
year's event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
Such
year's
an
a-
amazing show.
Yeah.
So that's another thing too. CJ, we're gonna see you on a match graphic because I know you got into a little tussle last year.
I hanged up my belt after that one. you
Oh, okay.
know?
Okay.
It was,
Hurt
you know,
his knees.
one time, and I figured I just passed the torch down. You know,
Fair.
that's it.
Fair.
One and done.
All right.
Well done.
That's it.
I'll accept it.
I
I'll
look better.
accept
I look better behind the camera.
Taking the phone.
You like being on this side of the
Yeah,
camera.
that's
You're
it.
inside
Nobody
it.
see me in the ring now.
Right.
The only time you see me in the ring is taking a close up.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
They're telling me that in back that we have one of the clips ready.
Oh,
Oh,
CC on the road.
okay.
Oh.
And now we're going to get into the nitty gritty of what CC actually does. Besides
Well, one of the
G-
many
Yeah.
things.
Besides GMSing.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, ready?
Wait. Matt was just.
I heard that you wanted to interview someone, and I guess it's my turn. So what's up?
Oh shoot. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm ready.
You're kind of ready.
I'm kind of ready. Okay,
Kind of
ready?
ready. Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Okay.
You get ready here.
It's for real. Okay, guys. This is for real.
It's for real, guys.
Okay.
You can read it off.
Ready to start?
I'm ready.
Okay. What's one word that would best describe Mercedes Martinez?
Humble.
Humble? I agree. So, do you have a bucket list on things you would like to do or places you would like to go when you travel?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would love to go to Mexico. I haven't gone to Mexico yet. I've been to Australia. I've been to New Zealand. I've been to Japan. I've been in a lot of places.
Right.
But I haven't wrestled in Mexico yet. Maybe because I'm not lucha.
Oh, nah, we gotta change that.
You got connections? Because I don't.
We'll get us something. How did you become a wrestler?
I didn't want to become a wrestler.
You didn't.
Nope, I wanted to be part of SWAT. I want to be in the police force. It just kind of happened. Wrestling fell in my lap at the right time. Right place, right time, and it just took off for there.
Crazy how things happen.
It was my path, I guess.
Yeah, right? How did you get your nickname OG Bad Bleep? Because we gotta keep it PG.
Oh, OG Bat. Well, I'm an OG. I've been in the business 23 years, and I'm an OG, and I'm just a bad, bad person. Bad.
Oh, you're not a bad person.
I'm a cool bad.
Cool bad?
I mean, you gotta keep it PG. P,
Yeah,
G.
PG for them.
I'm just awesome.
She's just awesome, guys. So where are you from?
Waterbury, Connecticut.
Uh-oh, we got a CT girl in the house.
203, baby, Brass City.
Right? Tell them. So you look pretty athletic. Growing up, did you play any sports?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
I played basketball. I got a full scholarship to play basketball in college.
Wow, that's cool. How did it feel being a Latina in the wrestling industry?
It was hard at first. What people don't know is I don't speak the language very well.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it, but I don't speak it very well. I'm very, what they call New York Rican, but I'm not from New York. I'm very slang.
Like Spanglish?
Yeah. It's very little broken down. But it kind of happened. It was a little difficult for me because I didn't speak the language. It was hard for me to connect with the audience when I don't speak it.
Right.
But my New York fam, my tri-state fam loved me, so that's all that matters.
Right, stay true. What do you think about the state of wrestling in the Puerto Rican community?
Ooh, I think we need more Ricans up in here. I think when it comes to wrestling, a lot of people associate Hispanic wrestling with Mexico and the lucha style. But they forget we got Cubans wrestling, we got Dominicans wrestling, we got Puerto Ricans wrestling, we got anything and everywhere out there. We just need more people to come on into this this culture of ours and just stand up for us. I'm one of the few, but I'm trying my best.
That's all we can do. Okay. Do you have a routine right before your match?
A routine, yes, I do actually. I warm up, but before I warm up, I give my prayers. I make sure that, you know, God Almighty and my Father, God rest his soul, watches over me for the most part, and just make sure that I walk into that match the same way I walk out.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows anything can happen. So I usually pray right before I go out there, and I zone out, and then once I go through that door, I'm a different character.
Game time.
I'm not humble anymore.
Okay. What advice would you give someone that's Latina?
Why you gotta be Latina?
I mean, okay.
No, I just, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're Latina or not.
No,
I
yeah,
think it's, I'm a big proponent of being true to yourself. As a female wrestler, Latina at that, plus lesbian, I stay true to myself. I don't let any fame get to my head, and when I look in the mirror, I'm happy with who I look at, and that's all I can be, no matter how big I get and how much money I get. The fame and the money doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I have to be happy with the person that I look in the mirror, because I'm true to myself, always.
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 Well, that was the last question. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you got a match.
I got a match, I got rock and roll.
But thank you so much. It was an honor.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
There's Mercedes Martinez.
It was an amazing episode. I was literally fangirling during the interview and after the interview. Huge thanks to Pete and We Are Wrestling and Mercedes Martinez herself for setting this up for me. It was such an amazing episode and one of my favorites. I couldn't thank anyone more. Like, I was just fangirling. Like, I'm still fangirling just watching that. I was like,
It was a
reliving
special
it.
moment.
Okay, girl, no, you looked very professional.
Thank you.
No, and I can attest too, because as someone that's you know, gotten to work with some of my, you know, favorite stars to watch on TV, it's like you gotta. It's kind of hard sometimes to separate that line. It's like, okay, it's like I'm a fan of these individuals, but now I have to work with them. So it's like, you know, and some cool stuff does come of that. You know, as I'm sure you've noticed, it's just a great feeling, right?
An amazing feeling.
Yeah.
Can't stop.
And you shouldn't.
Yeah,
Because that's today. That's Mercedes Martinez. Tomorrow, you never know who it's going to be.
Yeah.
And she could be interviewing Mercedes again, you know, in the big leagues. You know, you never know.
That's what I'm saying.
You never know.
Right. We always want for the next generation to be better than us.
Dang right.
Right. I think that's going to happen here.
Heck yes. Heck yes.
Do we have any other? Nothing else, huh?
Well, what do you got, Maestro? You got anything? You got anything else you want to mention about this, or
Not
any
too
other
much.
questions?
Not too much. I mean, we're just you know, looking forward to this coming Saturday.
Thank you.
And anything else any of you would like to mention before?
Yeah, I would like to give thanks to each promotion. Let's go down the list. We got Tetsu, Xander, thank you very much for that. We have, who else? BST Wrestling. Thank you, BST family, for what you do for this one.
Yeah.
And, you know, helping us put this together. We got Alex at TOS. You know, he does a lot for this girl. He call her.
my uncle.
Yep, the uncle. He does a lot. So thank you. We love you. Who else? We got
Coliseum.
the Coliseum Pro Wrestling family.
Indeed.
You know, we love those guys over there. They got amazing, you know, crew, and you know, it's into a personal level. I love all of them.
One of the fastest growing promotions in the scene.
Yeah,
by
they're
the
doing
way.
a lot of good things out there in West Haven. You got to go check them out. You know. Who
We Are
else?
Wrestling.
We Are Wrestling. Pete from New York.
They're based out of New York.
Yeah,
They
they're
are.
based out of
Bronx.
New York, the Bronx. Amazing crew he has out there. He invited us as a whole out there, and it was like we had VIP treatment, you know, and that's how she got to, you know, interview Mercedes because of him. So we give him all the thanks and the blessings. It was amazing, and he wants us to go back, and we were like, we're ready. Whenever you ready, we ready, you know.
Right. I'm gonna probably have to touch base with them.
Yeah, of course. And you know, Rick Del Santos, PWZ.
Rick, of course.
Him and his co-host Harry, they're sponsoring a match as well. You know, thank you to you guys. You've been a good help, and you know, keeping me strong at this too. So, you know, those are the promotions, right? I covered every
Yeah.
promotion. Those are the promotions. We love you. We thank you for helping us do this. Now let's just kick it over to her to tell us about the event and the nonprofit. You know.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's a very important
Yeah.
thing to talk about.
Absolutely. Yeah, so as mentioned before, this nonprofit is a family-owned organization. It is our first year doing this show. This is our 5th year running, but the first year under our banner. So that's super exciting. And we put this on to spread awareness about type 1 diabetes, to build community through wrestling, sports, and education. So that is what United by One is about.
So there's other sports you're involved with as well?
We're gonna branch off.
We
Okay.
have a
Yes.
lot of things in the pipeline that's coming, and 2024 is going to be an amazing year.
Is there any kind of website or anything?
We're building now.
The website is building, but we are on all social medias on our Instagram and Facebook page. You can always find us on United by One. Stay up to date with the latest information. But for this Saturday, November 11th, we will be at 109 Devonshire Hall in Hampden. Doors open at 5. That's for meet and greets and to get your raffles and to get your merch. But the show starts at 7. So get your tickets. The link is in our Instagram bio.
I'm told to get there early.
Get there
If
early.
you get there early, you get to meet some of the wrestlers.
Yeah.
And I know you're a big fan of doing that, you know, interacting with the wrestlers.
Oh, yes.
You know, you're gonna see Sonny Kiss out there, you're gonna see Fuego, Ichiban, Lucas, you know, don't get beat up by Lucas. Who else we got? We got Darius Carter, Anthony Gamble, you know, so Waves and Curls, all of them. So,
I have a lot of experience dealing
Yeah.
with, you know, wrestlers on even the larger, from the mainstream.
I
even.
know. I was checking out your page, and I was like, "Oh, this guy has a profile." You know?
That same Saturday the 11th in New York, there's going to be the big event.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be on Long Island. Fortunately, I won't be able to make it,
Okay.
but hopefully in March, and hopefully eventually I'll start a podcast from there again like I used to in the past.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't help. You know, the first time you go to something like that,
Yeah.
you're gonna be amazed at who you
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
you know. But eventually you get used to it. But
Yeah. Maybe one day, you know,
Yeah.
we'll end up over there. You know.
Right.
You know, depending where she wants to take us.
Hollywood, you better get there early so you can get us some footage for the next show.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. Hey, we're gonna get footage for the next show that we will produce here at NHTV. Episode that'll be 3.5.
3.5.
Now we're on 2.5.
Yep.
3.5.
One day we will find a way to find some kind of footage from the lost episode and present it to you, episode 0.
We'll find it. Any final thoughts before we wrap up?
Nah, just for me, you know, the Aracelis, CJCC, thank you all for coming in and joining us here. You know, you got a great thing going on. I've been to the past ones, and you know, they were always some of my favorites, and you know, I'm very excited to see you guys just absolutely kill it on Saturday night, and excited to see what the future holds for United by One.
Thank you.
And again, looking forward to many more.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us again.
Definitely. No, thank you for coming on. It's been my honor.
Thank you for having
Definitely.
us. We appreciate it.
So anyway, For Matt, myself, I'm Hollywood J. Williams. Good night. Good luck. We will see you next time.
Drop the mic.
The pen.
What's your favorite meal?
Oh my God. Roasted chicken and baked potatoes.
What's your favorite
I'm sweating.
color? What's your favorite color?
Guess.
Red, black,
Copper?
copper?
Is that
That's
color?
red.
That's red?
Yeah.
Well, this is my favorite color, everyone. All right?
What's your finisher?
Oh my God, I don't have a name for it because names don't matter. What matters is the pain that my opponent is gonna feel.
Okay.
But it's like a disastrous clothesline.
Okay. Do you have any funny chants you do before your matches?
Not at all. I'm just focusing on how I'm gonna beat up my opponent. I don't need chance. Who needs chance? Who has chance?
I don't know, like your
Right?
daily thing that you do before you wrestle.
Oh, before I wrestle, can you
Yeah.
guess? I exercise, baby.
Oh, I see. A little bit, but it's okay. Why
little bit?
wrestling?
Oh my God. Why what?
Why wrestling?
Why not? I mean, I watched it once on TV when I was like maybe 2 years old, and I was like, I can do that better than they can do it. And I was like, I remember vividly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I ate last night, so good for you. Do you remember your first match?
I do. I remember my first match was maybe 15 years ago, and all I remember was a crossbody from the third rope to the outside to some dudes that thought they could beat me, and they lost.
Oh. I'm still young. What matches would you recommend me to watch?
All my matches,
All yours?
of course.
Okay, I'll look into that. Who's your dream opponent?
I wanted, past tense, I wanted to wrestle.
How many unread emails do you have?
Like 3,000?
Oh, wow.
I'm famous. I'm a superstar.
So why don't you open it?
I have my manager taking care of that. I don't have to open emails.
Okay.
I only tell him open 5 a day, the most important ones, and then leave the rest to the draft folders.
If there's one match that you'd like to redo, what match would it be?
Quiet! Say it again.
If you had one match to redo, what match would it be?
If I have one match to what?
Redo. Do it again.
All the matches that I've been cheated and lost. So I can learn from it and be like, no, you're not gonna cheat on me. I don't cheat ever, so, you know,
Yeah,
smart.
that is smart. I'm gonna take that.
See, good, you're learning from the best.
Yep, I am.
No, I am the best. You're learning from me.
Debatable. What's your favorite animal?
Oh, dogs
Dogs?
and cats.
But if you had to choose dogs or cats?
Huh? If I have to choose dogs or cats?
Yeah.
Dogs.
Okay, I agree. You're besties
Perfect.
now.
See, I like you. Every time I talk to you, I like you a little bit better.
I agree.
See?
Yeah.
It happens. Yeah, yeah. Are you joining on submission?
No. No.
Let's talk again, and maybe we'll get a little bit closer to you joining us next time.
We'll see.
Okay.
That's a wrap. Thank you.
I forgot, but I remember it was Thunder Rosa. So Thunder Rosa, when your back is healed, call my manager.
Okay. Hello, Ref Q.
How you doing?
Good.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Hey, guys.
We're gonna do some rapid questions.
Uh-oh.
So answer it to the best of your ability, okay?
I got tricked to this. I just want to let you know.
Ready?
Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing song you work out to?
That's messed up.
Go ahead.
Fame.
Fame?
Yeah.
By who, you know?
Gloria. I think it's Gloria Gaynor, something like that. It's an old song. I want to live forever. Pow. That song. Dang. Maybe sing that.
What's your favorite style of sneaker?
I like Adidas.
What did you eat today?
I ate turkey, and I had a turkey and cheese sandwich, and I had some grilled chicken salad, and what else? And I had some toast.
Dang. What's your favorite meal?
Like to eat, or I like dinner, and I like lobster with steak and mashed potatoes.
Oh, wow.
That's my favorite.
Why did you decide to be a ref?
I don't know. Wow, she's good. Yo, she's good. I don't know. It just happened. It just happened. I love wrestling. Always been a wrestling fan. And one of the guys I used to play football with had passed away. And I met some of the guys from my school, from Kevin Landry's. And then they had a memorial for him. And then one thing led to another. And they were like, hey, you should come to the school and probably ref. And here I am.
Who's your favorite wrestler then?
Pedro Morales.
Do you have a favorite match that you ever refed or watched?
My favorite match that I ref was Ichiban and Low Ki. That was one of my favorite matches. That was awesome. What was the other question you said?
Do you have any favorite wrestling TV that you watch, matches?
I like old NWA and AWA matches, like the old school from the 78, 79, like that.
Okay, what's your favorite color?
It's purple.
Me too. We're besties already. How many unread emails do you have?
About 3,540, so if you email me, sorry.
What's your favorite animal?
I like dogs.
Dogs?
Yes.
Now we're definitely best friends.
Hi to my seahorse, that's my dog.
Oh my god. Well, that's a wrap.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
TOS is in the building, baby. That heel, I can't say that bad word. But thank you for having me, sweetheart.
Yep.
Guys, God bless. See you later.
Hello, Mike Skyler.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. You called me right after my match. I got my earrings in. I got my sleeves off, so we got that part covered. I'm chilling.
Okay, so we're going to be doing a rapid fire question. So just answer as quick you can do.
I'll do my best. I got hit in the head tonight, so it may not be working all right, but we'll try.
All right. What's the most embarrassing song you work out to?
Oh my God, I have some country music. I have some George Strait, "Carrying Your Love with Me" on my workout playlist. Very sad song about traveling that just doesn't fit with any of the other stuff I have. That's probably number one. But I'm not embarrassed. Other people might be though.
Got it. What's your favorite style of sneakers?
I am a big fan of Nikes. Nikes and Pumas, I think. Nikes have the best aesthetic. Pumas are the most comfortable that I've worn.
Besides yourself, who's your favorite wrestler?
Great Muta. Great Muta's the man.
What did you eat today?
I had a yogurt, some rice cakes, some eggs, oatmeal, chicken, rice, and veggies.
Oh, wow.
So far.
What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is sushi. I'm a sucker for some good sushi.
What's your finisher move?
Finishing move is a Skyfall DDT.
Do you remember your very first match?
I do. It was a 3-way match on April 5th, 2014 against Guero Loco and the one and only Jacoby. And it was for a company called Ultimate Wrestling in Phelps, New York. Long time ago.
Wow. Why wrestling?
Wrestling is the one thing that has brought me like pure joy. It inspires me to this day. I'm not one of those people that's bitter over wrestling. I love wrestling. I love being involved, and I want to bring that feeling to other people.
I'm still young. What matches would you recommend me to watch?
Okay, I would say watch. There is Rey Mysterio versus Kurt Angle from SmackDown. It is on YouTube. Rey Mysterio is wearing the San Diego Chargers gear. Kurt Angle is wearing the white and red pinstripe gear. Awesome 8-minute match. I would also watch Terry Rudge versus Pete Roberts. It's a different style. It's from, I think it's late 70s, early 80s, but different kind of matchup. And I would say Keiji Muto versus Tenryu for the All Japan Triple Crown from 2001. It's also on YouTube. Cool match. Not a lot of people have seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Noted.
3.
I'll watch them.
Yes.
Who's your dream opponent?
Muda just retired. He would have been my dream opponent. Right now, it's really tough. I would really like to test myself against someone like Claudio Castagnoli now, or Bryan Danielson. Those are guys that I consider to be two of the most premier wrestlers in the world. I'd like to see where I stack up. Also in a singles, I wrestled him here in a 4-way. Eddie Edwards is someone I would also like to see one-on-one.
Nice. How many unread emails do you have?
Ooh, I say it's in the 6,000s now. I'm bad. But I keep up on all my wrestling emails. My wrestling email account is squeaky clean.
There you have it, folks. If there was one match that you would like to redo, what match would it be?
The match I had here where it was a 4-way it was in this building actually for the Test of Strength Heavyweight Championship. I've talked about it a lot. That's like the one thing that's eluded me here. And I really thought I had it that night. I would like to do that over because I think I could take it like 9 times out of 10, honestly.
Oh, wow. Cats or dogs?
Both, but I lean more dogs.
Oh, thank God. We're besties. What's your favorite color?
Favorite color is purple.
Oh, we're besties now.
There we go.
Well, that's a wrap, guys. Thank you for watching.